Welcome to Quarantine Cooking with Cook Like a German, Chef George.
Hi guys, welcome back. Today I want to introduce you to my favorite book I brought from Germany. I think I got it from my mom. She died, she passed away like 2 days ago in Germany, unfortunately. So I would like to start a series of dishes she liked to make, and I learned from her using this book as well, a 40-year-old book. And today we start out with red cabbage, or Rotkohl in German, or Blaukraut in some areas in Germany. It will take around 1 to 2 hours to make, and what we use for it is just onion, Zwiebeln, sugar, Zucker, marmelade or raspberry jam, a little starch, Stärke, what is just flour and water, Apfel, 2 apple, red wine, Rotwein, red wine vinegar, Essig, roter Essig, Lorbeerblätter or bay leaves, Muskatnuss or nutmeg, what we use on our little machine here, and butter, because we don't have Schmalz here, what we use in Germany, what is like clarified butter, but too much work to do this, and pepper and salt. And let's get started and take care of this little 2-pounder of cabbage. Hi guys, welcome back. So the apples should be cut in small pieces like this. Doesn't have to be all uniform, but small. As well with the onions, the same thing. You can keep it in a pile because it will be in one bowl. I want to show you, I know a lot of people know how to cut an onion, but a lot of people don't know. If you want, when it comes to like uniform sizes, the best way to cut an onion in small pieces is to give it, depending on the size of the onion, like 2 cuts in this direction, and then uniform as many you can fit in this direction. Makes your life easier. And then you just cut away and it falls apart. Okay, here we go. This is our red cabbage head, nicely sliced in strips. This goes now in a bowl. One thing, I cut it with a knife. Some people use a machine for it because this is not that bad, but sometimes you can get like really discolored fingers, but it goes away. So this is the onions and the apples, they also go in. We add a little bit of the nutmeg. Colleen was so nice to actually grind for me. It's very strong, so that should be enough. Now, of all the other ingredients, the sugar goes in, the bay leaves go in, and the liquids go in. The red wine and the vinegar. Especially the vinegar will now keep the red cabbage from losing the color right away before you even cook it. We massage our mixture and let it sit for around 45 minutes before we heat up the butter in our smithy. Like, what is this, a 5-quart?
5.5.
5.5. Very nice piece of cookware, and made in the USA, not in China. It's heavy, like all the cast iron is, and that's the property of it. It's beautiful. It reminds me of the old like country style cowboys. By the way, these are another couple pieces I have from this company, what is relatively new, but it's pretty awesome. So in an hour, we put our cabbage in there and we'll cook it for 1 or 2 hours, but we get back to you with this. Hi guys, welcome back. So our coleslaw mixture here had, coleslaw. Our cabbage, red cabbage mixture, looks a little bit like a coleslaw, has been marinating for like good 50 minutes. It gets some butter in a minute in our fantastic smithy Dutch oven. And can I touch it? Most likely not. No, I still can. Okay, cool. So open this up. So what will happen here is we quickly melt the butter. It is hot. As you can see, the butter melted. We put actually the heat on low because those pots can get really hot and we don't really want to burn the butter. Now it's time for the Rotkohl or red cabbage to go in. So what will happen is we put this on medium heat and we close the lid for around 45 minutes. It will definitely cook down. Obviously the acidity from the vinegar preserved our red color, so we don't lose this right away. It will be turning darker obviously when it's done. But so 45 minutes. And after 45 minutes we incorporate our starch and our jam and then give it another 15 minutes and then it's actually ready to go. So see you in 45 minutes. Hi guys, welcome back. Let's see what else is left for our Rotkohl, for our red cabbage. We have the jam to sweeten the acidity and a little binding starch, and all should be incorporated now in our Rotkohl. Is sitting here since, what was it now, 50 minutes I think. This recipe in general, it's more gentle because some other recipes people overcook and kill the Rotkohl by doing it for 2 or 3 hours. What is not necessary. You want to have it a little bite. And by the way, it also makes it easier to digest because people complain it's hard to digest, but this is because you cook it wrong. And another thing is the red cabbage actually has a ton of like properties like vitamins, low calorie, like digestion helping properties. So it's actually something really people should use more. And in Germany, you can find it like pretty much in every state on a restaurant plate, on a menu in one or the other form. So the jam goes in, just stir it in a little bit and give a little bit of the starch in here. Bind it a little bit. There are also again different recipes which say you can throw cloves in. Yes, you can do this. It really depends. I used nutmeg. You can use cinnamon if this is what you like, and you throw the cinnamon sticks in there. So let's see what I think this is good enough incorporated, and let's see if we can dish that out. That's a hot one. Hi, welcome back. So our cabbage is ready. Let me give it a shot. That is good. It's crunchy. It still has a bite. My mother would be proud. It's not like overly cooked and like for people without teeth. I mean, we really want to have a little crunch in here. I should stop or eat it all. So please stay tuned, because that's a very, very common side dish for meat and fish in Germany, especially with knödel and good gravies and a piece of pork or beef or a salmon or whatever fish you want to have. I mean, it goes with a lot of things, but mainly meat. So stay tuned for that.